Carla and Brendan here from Games, Brains and Headbanging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and it's Bloodstock reaction time as we're going to the very, very top here. We're going to the headliner, the Saturday night headliner of the Ronnie James Dio stage, and it is Kreator, a band that should need no introduction. It is the German thrash metal legends who have ended up with a headline slot through, I was about to say luck. That's not fair. But because obviously the mess of COVID, they've ended up in this position. And listening to the band, it looks like they're aware that they have been given an opportunity that they would never have gotten in any other circumstance, and look like they plan to utilize that, which alone makes me super excited. Because check this, yeah. I've never seen Kreator live.
Yeah, you have.
Have I?
Last time we were at Bloodstock.
Oh, God. That's a blank moment. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They were on during the day.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. But I don't think you were massively, like, a big fan. So, you know, I think you, I remember at one point you went for a beer and all that sort of stuff. So I think this might be a first opportunity to properly watch them.
You are right. The fact that I didn't even remember I've seen them live does not scream volumes about my love of this band. I respect them. It's just I've never really been that big of a fan of this band. But we are going to check out a track now. It is Satan is Real. So let's do this in 3, 2, 1, go. You know, it's almost offensive in regards to like how simplistic ultimately as a track it is, but also how solid it is because of that. Like this is a great summation of where it's no nonsense, thrash and heavy metal. There's nothing complicated about it. There's nothing there that's setting the world alight. There's nothing there. If Dan was here, he wouldn't be happy about this track. You know already, he'd be like, boring, straightforward, and all that kind of thing. To me, I hear a solid old school metal band doing what is a still very modern song. It doesn't sound dated or old or anything like that. It's very, very well produced and X amount of that. But we go, it's so traditional in the sense that here's your riffs, here's your chorus, repeating it over and over again. And I knew it even before like it got there. I was like, well, there's a solo coming. Where is it? And then we get it and stuff like that. And none of that's a complaint. None of that is an insult to the band or anything like that. It's Kreator. They've been doing this for a long fucking time. And that they're still able. And this song was fairly modern, right? 2020?
Yep.
Yeah, 2020s.
No, it's a bit earlier than that. It's like 2016 or 17, I think.
Okay, right. So even still, it's still quite modern for them. And it still be a damn good heavy metal track.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the band. Like I've said before, they've been around a long time, and I know they've changed faces a fair few times, you know. But I think, you know, if you're holding up the big kind of thrash guys from the past and all that up alongside them with what their recent output is, alongside Kreator's more recent output, and I think it's hard to ignore Kreator. I think they have moved with the times and kept what they are, which is that basic thrash sort of sound. It's not always thrash. Thrash almost seems like it is something just like heavy metal.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it is. I like his voice. I think that helps me a lot with the songs. You're right that it's the same structure as the solo. The thing with this song that I always liked about this song, right, is that if you say the name of the song, you're expecting the cheesiest shit possible. Satan is real. You're like, oh God, here we go. But actually it's done in quite a way that it doesn't feel cheesy. I don't think watching it, it's like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. I haven't seen the video before. It's the first time I thought that. And okay, you know, it wasn't astonishing, but it was pretty cool. And it kind of worked well with the song. Bit of a Wicker Man kind of vibe to things, you know. But I like the band, man. I like them. I like her.
I have to ask you then, what is your expectations or hopes from the Kreator headline slot?
Fire.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's when I saw them last time, they were on during the day, in the middle of the day, and they still fucking brought a show. You know, they had huge screens. They do a song called Fallen Brother, which had the screens just repeating all the artists that died that year as they got all the crowd involved and everyone singing Fallen Brother. They had loads of pyro in that, you know, and that was just them in there, whatever they had, like, I don't know, 40 minutes or something like that. You know, so I get the feeling, you know, they're an old school band. They know what to do. You know, they're well traveled, aren't they?
Yeah.
If they bring the same show again, but put it on the main stage with an extra bit of time, you know, chuck an extra bit of fire in there, I think it'll still be fucking amazing. I'm not expecting Kreator to come out and have spinning drum kits or I don't know, you know, that sort of stuff. This is that old school style, man. So I'm expecting fire, pyro, smoke. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. But I also think that suits the sound. For me, it's the sort of music that, as long as the sound's on point, as long as the band are on point, it will still fill the crowd, and it's, you know, it's music you're going to headbang to and you're going to have a drink to and you're going to enjoy, you know, show aside. So anything on top of that, I'm happy with. That's fair.
My hope is simply that it's just a spectacular show. I agree with what you're saying. I think if you've got expectations of some wild events, lower them. It's more likely, as you say, pyro, heavy pyro use, explosives and stuff like that. That will be fun and exciting. And it'll be great to see what they can do with the length of time they're going to have, an hour and a half, so to speak. And as a headliner, I won't, other than maybe there'll be nothing for me to wander off and see elsewhere kind of thing. It's like a guaranteed, I'm here, I'm seeing Kreator, you know?
Yeah.
Cool. Let us know what you think in the comments then. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon and help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?